The Bandung Philharmonic is the first professional symphony orchestra in the city of Bandung. It was founded by myself, Airin, and then 3 colleagues of mine, Fauzi, Ronnie, and Sandra. I called my conducting teacher, whose name is Robert Nordling. He lives in Chicago. But about 2 years ago, I emailed, and then we had Skype meetings, and then I talked to him about possibly starting a professional symphony orchestra in the city of Bandung. And he was very excited by that idea, and he said of course he would come halfway around the world to Bandung to help us work on this symphony thing. So my colleagues and I, we worked with him, and then we also have another co-artistic director. His name is Dr. Michael Hall. So both of them come here routinely 3 times a year to work with the orchestra in Bandung. Well, the city of Bandung has always been known in Indonesia for all of its musicians and all of its arts. But as we see, there's many people that are involved in music and many people who love music and who are playing music who are very talented, but there's not really a management, a system, or a place where they could achieve the highest quality of their art with the highest integrity. So that's why we decided to start the symphony orchestra, because a symphony orchestra is the ultimate achievement of a city's cultural activities. In Indonesia alone, there's only 3 cities that have orchestras, only Jakarta and only Surabaya, and as of this year, now Bandung has an orchestra. So in starting a symphony orchestra, it's really hard to find funding. It was really difficult at first because not many people knew what a philharmonic is. Not many people knew what a symphony orchestra is. Some people think maybe, oh, it's several violins or maybe piano or flute, but it's not that. It's 70 people. There's violins, there's viola, there's cellos, there's flute, there's bassoon, there's oboe, clarinet, there's tuba, trombone, percussion, timpani, and so many other things. There's a conductor, there's a composer. A symphony orchestra involves all of this stuff, and not many people know that. Not many people know that it could be very expensive to have an orchestra concert, but I believe that the returns, the benefits that the orchestra brings to the city is so much more than the amount of money that it takes to have the concert. So it's definitely worthwhile in that way. When I first heard of Click Square and the concept of this mall, I thought this is really, really cool, and I've never heard of such a thing in Bandung, and it would be really awesome if the city could have this kind of virtual reality mall which is accessible to everyone. For the orchestra, I think we could definitely have a lot of events in which we work together. We could provide quality music, and we could do really awesome virtual mapping and orchestra concerts. It's not done very much because of funding problems and also equipment problems, but I believe Click Square has all of the equipment necessary. So you can definitely throw a concert that would be just mind-melting in that way.